morning, everyone, and welcome to Salty Sweet Games, where we shenanigan, sob, and smooch our way through tabletop role-playing games. And yeah, that's what we do. I am one of your hosts, Salty,
And I'm sweet.
and these various assorted spices are our friends. Before we go around and meet everyone, introduce them, talk about their characters, we have some channel shout-outs. Firstly, a ton of thanks to our sponsors, starting with Roll20, our virtual tabletop of choice, which unites gamers across any distance with easy-to-use tools that run straight from your web browser for free. We're part of their ambassador program, which highlights indie tabletop creators all across the interwebs. Also, we are affiliates with Dice Envy and Grinding Coffee Co. If you like your shiny math rocks, if you like your soaked bean energy juice, you will like these companies. We have affiliate links and discount codes you can find either in chat or down below in the panels. Yes. Thank you to everyone who has subbed, gifted subs, tipped, followed, chatted, lurked, liked, commented on YouTube. We super appreciate it. If you feel like supporting us further, there are tip incentives listed down below that can seriously impact the game using bits or a Streamlabs tip jar. Just click on the panel image, affect the game, or use !tip in chat. It'll take you right where you need to be. It is always appreciated but never expected. Last thing, we here at Salty Sweet Games use safety tools, lines, veils, X, N, and O cards, stars and wishes, and content warnings because while the characters may be put through hell or or nearly crushed against the side of a cliff by a truck, the players are here to have fun, and they are a priority always. So without further ado, we should talk to him, starting with Kienna.
Hi, I'm Kienna, my pronouns she and they. But today I am playing Irene Blackwell, who pronouns is she and her. Right now she was trying to do a subtle conversation with somebody, got interrupted by definitely not a Nazi. And now her friends are in danger. She's just in the middle right now. One set of friends talking to, the big bad of the area. The other friend just leaping out of the way out of being crushed by a truck. So, great fun times for everybody.
Yeah, good. Excellent. Allison.
Hey, I'm so happy to be here. It's Allie. I play Ganymede Graves, adventure scientist, once the archetypical woman of the age of progress and reason, now she who gives herself to the madness to fight the madness. And I think my quote in chat from last time says it best. How could we have walked into this trap? Says party that's walked into 30 traps so far in this campaign. So here we are.
I certainly have no idea. No idea at all. Our darling Summer is not with us this week, but she'll be back with us next week. So we're going to go over to Tommy.
Hello, good morning, everyone. I'm Tommy. I play Zebulon Augustine Claiborne Montgomery III. We both use he, him, and he nearly just got run over by a car, by his own car, technically. If you consider another car ramming into his car and trying to.
I do consider it.
Nearly got ran over. Excuse me. Doesn't have much HP because we have not had much rest since getting absolutely, blown away by a dark god. Since Summer's not here, it is of course my obligation to do her shilling for her. And hey, our investigators might attempt some daring and dangerous deeds today and escapades. And you know what helps make those happen? Advantages and or healing. So check out the tip incentives below. Let your favorite baby photographer, me, get some help here, and you see some awesome stuff today, I'm sure.
Wow, that quote is from 2020. That's wild. Going to do summer shilling for her. I don't know. Irene has 10 rerolls right now.
I, on the other hand, have 2.
Right, you could just ask Irene for some. Just divvy up.
I don't
Divvy up
think that's how
hers.
that works. But
You're right, it's not. But I thought I might trick you. Anyway, if you're joining us for the first time, or the first time in a long time, this motley crew is trying to stop an apocalyptic event from occurring. Their journey started when their good friend Jackson Elias was murdered for investigating the infamous Carlisle expedition, the members of which were all formerly presumed dead. Since then, they've uncovered a global conspiracy involving various death cults, who all worship different aspects of the same eldritch god. Many names, many forms, but all the same end to one end. The cults were working together to build a machine to tear open the sky, but our heroes stopped that part of the plan. But it ain't that easy. The cults in Africa and perhaps elsewhere are still thriving and preparing for the great ritual on January 14th, 1926, 120 days from Wednesday, September 16th, 1925, the night before the new moon, the night of the resurrection ritual of Nitocris. Last episode, Salim and Neris / the demon Wu came to the rescue and also let the investigators know that they had lost 3 days. Neris translated some of the glyphs in the room, letting you know that the spawn of Nyarlathotep will be born sometime around Halloween at the Mountain of the Black Wind. You raced off to Memphis and the Clive expedition to find Agatha Broadmoor to figure out the ritual's location. What you found instead was an intensely guarded camp and some friendly archaeologists, but no Agatha. In hushed and hurried words, James Gardner told you that he believes the mummy of Nitocris never left Mycerinus' pyramid. He believes a secret door leads to the underground tunnels he has long theorized about. Questions, though, were cut short as Zeb narrowly escaped a charging truck with Irene's help, and Charles and Ganymede came face to face with Omar al-Shakti, High Priest of the Brotherhood of the Black Pharaoh. In another time and place, Ava Cowles was alone in Nyarlathotep's sanctum, until she wasn't. She met a red-haired woman who seemed to have 2 sets of memories and introduced herself as Hypatia Masters, saying, "Something changed." I'm sure that's nothing to be worried about. Anyway, let me skip my notes about Ava and Hypatia. Don't need those today. Let's zoom in to the tent. Omar has just introduced himself.
Ganymede considers, and I think even moves just a bit to reach for her sawed-off shotgun with the axe head on the end that has been so very useful in this campaign. But it doesn't seem like by the time I got it out, it would be too late. And so she looks at Charlie, and then she looks at Omar, and she just sighs. Mr. Al-Shakti, what a pleasure.
Miss Graves, likewise.
So, what's next?
At this point outside, you can hear the revving of the truck. Next. I don't suppose you and your group have changed your mind about leaving our country?
Wait, do you mean changed our minds that we will, in fact, leave, or changed our minds that we won't leave? I can't remember what we told you last. She's being sassy.
Yeah. He just gives you a look like from under his brows.
No, you're going to have to kill us, I'm afraid.
If that is your choice, I'm certain that can be arranged. I suppose the diplomat in me, you know, there must be another way.
Ganymede laughs. It's kind of a cackle almost. I mean, girl's seen a lot in the last few days / hours. It's all relative. I think it's the word diplomat that sets it off. And she says, "What are you vying for the position of ambassador for your Black Pharaoh, Mr. Al-Shakti?"
I'm quite comfortable in my current position.
Yes, I'm sure you are.
But I believe you came here for a reason that wasn't just to get yourself killed.
We came looking for Charles's friend Agatha.
Ah, yes,
My-
Miss Broadmoor.
whom I assume is in the back of that truck I hear outside.
So sharp. It does appear to be on the move.
Yes, well, if I emerge from this tent to find one hair on Zebulon's head harmed, you will live to regret it, Mr. Al-Shakti.
Very genially smiles. Well, if there's nothing else. Oh, I did wonder, did you get a chance to talk with Mr. Gardner?
Only about the quality of the tea, which was abysmal. That's a lie, of
I
course,
know it's
right?
a lie. Let me see what he has. Oh, that's bad. Do you want to make some kind of check? I would take persuasion, fast talk. I'd even take charm.
Yeah. That's kind of you to take charm.
It is kind of me.
Yeah, I'll do that.
Yeah.
I will re-roll that.
Okay. Okay, let me roll for him. He would need a critical.
He must have the luck to spend, right?
Yeah, but I'm not going to. It would just get into a luck off, and it takes you less luck than it takes him, so I'd give it to you. So let's just keep our bountiful luck. That's actually. Might have mattered more than I was letting on. Make sure you mark that off.
Just did.
Great. Thank you. Yeah, just genial smiles back and forth. Well, I assume you'll be off then.
I'm trying to hide a certain amount of surprise. Really? You're just going to let us go?
Certainly.
Well, I admire your confidence, Mr. Al-Shakti.
And I admire yours.
She just takes a deep breath, I think, and says, trying to keep it together, right? And says, well, Charles, shall we see what's left of our car?
He nods. Miss Graves?
Yes.
So you turn and look at him. And you just feel this chill up your spine. I forgot what I was going to say.
Ganymede just kind of holds his gaze for a moment, and then just nods and will follow Charlie out of the tent.
Miss Shafiq sends her regards, Mr. Rapp. Charles stops.
Come, Charles.
He'll kind of ball his hand into a fist and walk with you. At this point, walking outside into the chaos, you walk past Clive and past Winfield, and you see everyone is kind of staring as this truck pushes your car, and you see Zeb hanging from the side of the ravine. He's not hurt. Yeah, so outside, what's going on? What's going on?
Yeah, so I think it's really like, you know, Irene had been trying to like stay kind of calm and collected and trying to be like, just play it off cool, Definitely not trying to seem eager to talk to James at all. Like, it's please, she, you know, when you like mentally are just like, please go away at somebody who's like, like she's doing that, but you know, play it cool. And then she hears the crash and crunch. And I think that gets her to like put down the sketchbook and like stand up and spin around towards the source of the noise to see Zeb fucking clambering up the sides.
Yeah.
I imagine the truck has slowed down a little bit, having hit our car. I want to Indiana Jones, Han Solo this, whatever.
Yeah.
You know, Rogue, and like jump down onto the car, like to the side of the car, I guess, and try to like grab on, like
to the car, to the truck,
to the truck, the truck. Yeah, to the truck. Sorry.
Gotcha.
Yeah. So he's gonna like as soon as like the car is like close enough that he can like kind of like he kind of rolled up crawled up the hill, and now he's just gonna try and push off and jump to the car, the truck. Sorry.
Yeah.
Give me a jump. I gotta think this is a hard.
Wait.
Oh boy.
Does it, Kienna, do you by any chance have a better jump?
I
I'm just thinking because I know you've
have
got
nothing in
life
jump.
preserver. Okay.
Okay, let's
That's
go.
a base 20, that's it.
By the way, chat, remember there was a time.
I don't know. I think you're
for
fine.
those vitamins. Come on. Manifesting. Ooh. Oh, I'm gonna use a reroll.
Okay.
Oh. Man.
That's 10 luck.
That's 10
Yeah.
luck.
Do it.
Oh man. Here's the thing.
How low is your luck?
I'm at 41 right now. Which means I have enough. But that's it. Oh man.
Oh, I'll before you decide, I'll tell you. Your regular success won't get you to like land on a, what is that called? Where you,
the
the step up.
step, like the rail. I
Yeah.
guess.
Won't get you to land there, but you'll land safely on the ground behind the truck.
Yeah. No, I don't. Yeah. I'm not gonna spend that luck quite yet. as much as I want to.
You don't believe in yourself anymore, Tommy?
We've still got stuff to do.
Do you though? You could just leave Egypt. Okay, so not gonna spend it.
I'm not gonna
Okay.
spend it. Not now.
So no, Kienna, no. I would never. So you jump and you think you're going to make it, but you kind of hit into the truck instead and get kind of thrown back against the wall, but it's still moving and you don't get crushed underfoot or anything like that as it pushes forward. At this point, we'll have Ganymede and Charles stepping out, seeing what's going on. What are you and Irene doing?
As soon as I see what's happening to Zeb, I will arm myself and start. I think we probably run toward Irene.
Yeah. I think you hear both James and Joanna. Joanna in German, James in English. Like, what's going on? Stop that truck! You're going to run the boy over. Like things like that. Martin and Henry don't do anything, of course. Yeah. So go on. What are you doing, Ganymede?
Does it look to me as though they're very soon going to be able to get our car out of the way and have
Yes, very soon.
free? Yeah, I look at Charlie and I say, "You remember how to drive, don't you?"
Just remembering the memory that Charles was just shown. How he was driving when the love of his life died. Great. He nods.
I run and jump across the back of that beautiful, beautiful sports car.
The Pierce Arrow?
Yes.
Cool.
And slide into the I guess I slide into the passenger seat.
Charles is with you. As soon as he opens the door to the driver's side, though, he freezes.
All right. I yell to you, like, Irene, help!
So Joanna looks genuinely surprised at this happening.
As far as you can tell.
Cool. I can't.
What would you like to do?
I'm gonna grab James's hand and just fucking start booking it.
You're gonna try to take James.
I am.
Fantastic. Oh my. Yes.
I literally just like grab his arm, and I think in the motion where I'm holding the sketchbook, right? Because I was pretending to be, sketching the place. It's like she's shoving the sketchbook back into her bag, and as she's doing so, she's like, okay, gun is there, yep.
Fantastic.
I'm taking James.
You're trying to take James.
I sure am.
Interesting. Okay. So
if it looks like Charlie's frozen, I will start the car.
Yeah.
And get us moving.
Yeah. Cool. So as you're all getting situated, preparing to jump into the sports car, as Zeb, what are you doing?
Oh man, is that truck gone yet?
Yeah, I'm gonna say it's pushed past at this point.
And our car is definitely
Unusable.
unusable. What are the guards doing?
The guards, some of them, I think, are just look as confused as others, but some of them, no one's shooting at you at this point.
And I think Zeb sort of like looks around wildly, obviously because he just sort of had a very close, near encounter with death. So he's just kind of looking around wildly, and then I guess he probably sees his friends heading for the other car. How many seats does a Pierce arrow typically?
We're gonna say 5.
Okay, so yeah. Okay,
Your
cool.
car seats 5, so I'm
Yeah.
going to assume that Pierce Arrow can because it's bigger.
Okay, then I think Zeb just starts sprinting for the car as he sees them.
Yeah.
Going. He's like, get started, I'll drive.
Yep.
Yeah, as soon as he gets close, I'll slide over so he can get behind the wheel.
Yeah, and I assume Irene's gonna like push Charles in.
Yep, where I'm with one hand pushing Charles in, with the other hand getting James in.
All right.
In the hole.
So
shove these men in.
So let me. Oh goodness. Where is the Clive expedition? Because, okay. So, at this point, let's see what happens. We should always see what happens. This will be Henry on James. So this is Henry. Oh no. And this is James. That's a big fail. As you grab James's hand and pull him with you, intense racking pain seizes him. You hear him at first kind of stumble and then start screaming. When you look to him, his face and hands are like blistering, dripping fluid. Great, good. I can't see. And he's just like in agony and he cannot move. Now, Irene, I need you to make a power check.
Cool. Oh my fucking god, are you serious?
You're strong-willed. You're strong-willed.
Oh yeah, I am strong-willed. Huh.
You're strong-willed.
That's a 12.
12. That's an extreme. Okay. Don't you love strong-willed, everyone? Isn't it your
Strong-willed is
favorite?
great.
Your favorite pulp talent, isn't
Man,
it?
I really wish I would have.
Lauren, you can't. Lauren, you cannot say anything about using strong-willed against Gia.
I don't think I was strong-willed. I actually wasn't. I wasn't.
Really?
No. Allie was. That bitch.
Always.
Okay.
Always.
Let's see if Martin's gonna beat you. Martin's only 60.
Are you fucking serious?
Well, your power's higher, and they're both
Okay,
extreme,
cool.
so actually you win.
Woo.
Actually, unless we want to get into a luck off.
Would you pay
Oh.
Roll20 this week, Lauren?
Oh, yeah. No, they're supposed to pay me in 3 days. I pay them nothing. Great. So, Irene, as you're holding it and looking back, we're not getting into a luck off, so it goes to Irene as the person with the higher score. Even though the, what is that called? Degree was the same. Goes to Irene. So, you're looking at James, who is, like, now at this point, I think, on his knees. And you feel this intense energy coming from back towards the tent. And you see Martin there, blonde 20-something English, looks like an overgrown English schoolboy, like muttering under his breath. And you feel a bit of stinging around your eyes, but you, much like with our good old pal Carl Sanford, just push it away. Oh, thank you for that gifted sub, Alexis.
Yeah,
thank you so much.
Thank you. Yeah, no, Irene's a stubborn bitch.
Quote that.
Please quote that. Because ne'er has there been a quote so true. It's the truth.
She's just like, no.
No,
I refuse.
No thanks. So that is 3 each from the 2 of them. Yes. Okay. So, Irene, now you have the fun choice of, are you going to spend time getting James into the car because he cannot get into the car by himself? Or are you going to leave him? The truck is getting away.
Yeah.
Yeah. What does Irene do?
This is very hard.
Yeah.
Because, pragmatically, whatever information James was going to share with us, if we get Agatha, we will get that information either way.
True.
On the other hand, this poor man, this poor dude.
Yeah.
I don't think she can leave him. I don't think this. I think she's like, no, I'm taking you with me. This is, especially now that she sees that like the other people are attacking him. Like, this is clearly like, okay, he's clearly not on their side.
Yeah.
Or an expendable for them. So fuck it. I'm taking him with us.
Okay. All right. Wonderful. That's great. I love that for us. Wonderful. Wonderful. So, so Irene, I'm guessing the car waits for Irene.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. All right. So that's good to know for me and the truck. And Charles is no help to you. So, Irene, you're going to spend time getting James in the truck, which is going to give them another chance to do stuff. Isn't that nice? I think Mr. Al-Shakti is going to come outside.
Oh, fuck off.
Like, oh, what's going on out here? I thought you all were gone. Great. What does he want to do? Like some fun stuff, maybe? Ooh. What's better? What do you know? It's like, what's better? Oh, okay. That's a bundle. That's a bundle of stuff, but I didn't think you were gonna stay this long. It's great. It's good, actually. It's good. Okay. Mr. Al-Shakti kind of strokes his well-groomed beard as he's looking at Irene dragging James away, and then just points a finger at you, Irene. There is no opposed roll. You just need to make a sanity check.
Okay.
Great.
Hard success.
Okay, so you don't lose any sanity. However, so who would you be most frightened of seeing at this moment? Like, actually, like, scared in your, like, heart and gut. Like, who would cause you to be like, I must get away from them if you saw them right now? And in what state would they be?
Oh, that's Oh God. Irena's scared of a lot of people.
It could even
We've
be like
seen,
an undead version of
Yeah.
someone.
We've seen Irene just kind of be like, fuck you to basically any cult person that we've seen.
Mhm.
Fuck, I think she's still scared of Don Ricci. I think she's still freaked out by it.
Oh,
If he
sure.
was suddenly here,
Mm-hmm.
and I imagine like, and I think it would just be so jarring
Yeah.
to see him pop up. Like
Yeah.
her brain's so focused in on all this cult stuff, and to have him show up suddenly and here, at least in her mind, and I think that's probably the closest we're gonna get to.
So this curse disrupts your action. So as you're trying to get James to safety, you look back at him and he's not there. Don Ricci is there. And in his hand, kind of cradled, is like a bundle, like a baby. And he's like holding your hand and kind of like pulling on it. And looks up with you with this like leering grin. And you must retreat. You must retreat to a safe place.
Yeah, so I let go, and I book it to the car to my friends.
Okay. All right. We're in the car. Irene's in the car, Zeb. What do you do?
Zeb floors it as soon as they're in.
All right. Excellent. 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 Excellent.
And
Good.
Zeb's just like, all right, we're getting out of here. Because I don't think Zeb knows that Agatha's in that truck right now. Zeb just thinks
yeah.
they're getting the hell out of Dodge right now.
Yeah.
Zeb's like, all right, we gotta get out of here. Where we're going? Where we're going?
Just follow the truck, Zeb.
Why are we following the truck? It's probably full of their goons.
They have Miss Broadmoor for some reason.
Dang it! They're just gonna, the press the pedal harder,
Yep. All right. Good. Excellent. All right. So the truck is some distance ahead of you. I want a drive auto.
All right.
Their drive auto is 55. So we'll see if you can close the gap a bit. Nice. Okay, yeah. You are going to be able to close the distance a bit. And it's easy to follow them. They're speeding through, dusty, sandy terrain.
Mm-hmm.
All right, for my other people in the car, you can assist how you would like to, as Zeb drives. So, let's have a little bit of a hazard, I think. Hazards are great. We love hazards because they are hazardous, and we love that for us. Everyone loves it. We know this. So as the truck and the Pierce Arrow, which, maybe Omar Al Shakti's, don't worry about it, speed off, you are racing along. This road is pretty well maintained, but there are a few other vehicles, and Yes. Yes. Some. Oh, I love this. I love when animals are on the road, and that makes sense for out here. So I want you to tell me how you're going to navigate this. As like, I think somebody's like crossing with some goats.
Just imagine Ganymede sitting next to you yelling, "Goats! Goats!"
All right, time to Fast and Furious this 1925 style. Now, is there a conveniently placed truck with a ramp on the bed? No.
I'll put one there.
That would be a little crazy. So what's on the sides of this road? Is it like this kind of sloped?
Yeah, I
like
think it's sloped because there's a tram that goes out here. So I imagine that's like higher set and like the road is a little bit down. So there is like a slope to go up if you wanted to do that.
Yeah. Zeb's gonna like swerve around and go slightly up this slope. Man, I wonder how these things center of balance is.
It's fine. It's fine. Okay,
let's be pretty. These cars were kind of like
these cars are very heavy and
these cars
very
are heavy.
Yeah, these cars are heavy. Yeah, the whole thing is that they
and
go
that, like most of the weight's down on these things.
Yeah.
Yeah, it makes sense to me.
Like a truck size. So, but yeah, Zeb's just gonna turn. He's gonna be like, hold on. And he's gonna like try and like go up the slope and around and back down.
Hell yeah, give me a drive auto.
Okay, let's go. Drive auto. Oh my god, I'm gonna use my reroll. That was me.
Come on! I built this encounter for you!
Success. I know! I don't control roll20.
That's true. None of us do.
Manifesting success.
Manifesting.
Oh my god.
It's only 6 luck. It's only 6 luck.
Why does roll20 hate me?
Only.
I mean, this is where I want that luck, right? Like.
Yeah.
So I'm gonna use that 6 luck to at least succeed on this.
Yeah. Okay, great. Yes. I love the image of like maybe there's like a tram heading out to one of the other sites. She's like driving along with it, avoiding the goats and trying to catch up to the truck, which you closed a bit of distance initially, which makes the chase possible.
Yeah.
Fantastic. So
can you, like, take out their tires or something?
Yeah, the ladies. Would you like to do anything? I'll say you should be. I mean, it would be at far range right now, so I think I'd want you to shoot with a penalty die, but as Zeb closes it, it'll be easier.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah, we'll probably might as well try to shoot because, like, even if we miss, it'll cause some chaos.
Yeah. What are the ranges?
Let's look. Minus 15 yards.
Okay.
I can make a distance shot at 60 feet, so 20 yards.
Nice. So. Okay. Yeah. Yeah. So roll with right now I'll say Ganymede can roll with a penalty die. You can't shoot yet. It would just it would.
Yeah, sounds good.
Yeah. Okay, so that's a regular success. Fantastic. Where are you shooting at?
At a distance, it only does d6 damage, by the way, which is why the damage is 2 there.
Okay, awesome.
I'm shooting at the rear tire on whichever side of the car I'm on.
All right.
The left side, I would assume. I assume these are steering wheel on the right.
Yes, of course. Yes. Okay. So that goes off. Wonderful, wonderful. The truck does have a bit of armor, so.
Gotta get closer, Zeb. Come on.
I'm trying.
All right. At this point, both of you will have to negotiate this hazard, both you and the truck, as there's some debris, some like fallen rocks and debris on the road. I think there are like people being like, slow down, but of course the truck will not be slowing down and will barrel on. So let's see how well it negotiates the hazard. Not super well, actually. Let's see how, yeah. That'll definitely slow it down a bit. So let's see how you do it, how you do with the rubble and debris.
Channeling my inner Dom Toretto.
Mm-hmm.
Oh. There we go. Success.
I believe. Okay, excellent, excellent. So you're definitely going to close some distance, and Irene will be able to shoot from a far range. But you know who else gets to shoot? The truck. Isn't that nice? Actually, will they shoot? I don't know that. Now that you've closed the distance, they might do something else.
They don't know it's us. It's their boss's car.
Yeah.
It's their boss.
With its open top where they can clearly see you. Great. Good. So you're closing the distance. Are you staying behind them, or are you trying to get alongside them?
Probably trying to get alongside them.
Nice. Okay, wonderful. That's great, because then they're going to slam into you. But you also get to do your shooting. So if y'all want to go ahead and do that, that's great. Do it.
We're
Like a
right next to
pew-pew.
them now that I can do close range.
Mm-hmm.
Ah,
Rip. Oh, actually, I'm so sorry, Ganymede Graves. That's a malfunction.
is it?
Yes, it is.
What?
Let's see. Guns jam on every roll of 75% or higher.
I have. Oh. Okay.
Is there something you have that would negate malfunctions in general?
Let me check my pulp talent, but I don't.
Yes, and then,
think so.
let me know if you ever want to use luck for no reason.
Okay. No. Oh.
So what does a malfunction do?
I don't have anything to avoid a malfunction, so I'll have to check.
Yeah.
While you're acting,
Yeah. Your gun
yeah, I'll
jams.
look that up. Okay.
For the first time in this campaign, your gun
In
jams.
this campaign, yes. Damn.
You feel that shiver up your spine. Irene.
That was also not a good roll.
Oh, wow. Look at it. Do you want to use a reroll? You have 10.
Yeah, I'm gonna use a reroll.
Cool.
You know, just hard success. And,
Oh, nice.
Are we close enough that I'm at close range, or do you need me to?
Oh yeah,
roll it?
you're pulling alongside
Okay,
them. I'm gonna say
cool.
yeah. So that's 5 damage. Good, good, good. That will actually go through some of the armor. So about where are you aiming?
I think I'm aiming towards where they're shooting at us, because it's just like it's kind of like trying to damage the truck, and also to get them to like back off a bit.
Yeah, yeah. Good, good, good. Wonderful, wonderful. So their version of fighting is going to be to slam into you. Fantastic. Who is on? I guess Zeb's on that side and Charles, but Charles isn't out of the car or anything. Great, great. So, yeah.
So, a malfunction with
Yes.
a weapon of this type, with a break open shotgun, is means it's a bad round.
Mm.
But fixing. Okay, no, that's for the. So it can be either a bad round or a jam. It's a jam with a bolt action gun. With a break open gun, it's a dud round. Jams are a mess and take time to fix, but dud rounds you just lose the shot.
We'll say it's a dud round for now.
Yeah.
Smile. Great. That's what I was apologizing about last week when I was prepping the session. Whee! There's more to find out. I'm sure it's fine. So they're gonna slam into you. Yes! Excellent. If you would like to dodge or fight back, you may. It's drive auto.
Yeah, I mean,
Yeah.
fight back, I think.
Yeah.
And basically what Zeb's gonna do is probably Zeb's like noticing them like turning, like, you know, moving towards them. He's like, hold on, and he's gonna attempt to like just slow down barely and then turn into it so that hit the front of our cars, hitting their rear sort of side panel and trying to spin them out as they try to slam into
Love
us.
it. Love it. Love it. Love it.
Okay, manifesting
Love it.
success. Dominic Toretto did okay last time. Brian O'Connor, please.
I have no idea. Do it. Do it.
Oh, come on.
Alrighty.
I have 75 in this thing.
I know you do. But it's, you know, it's more exciting if you come back from it. So what this means, this is just a glancing blow at this time. So, but it is going to decrease the build a little. Well, it can't do no damage, so it does 1. It does 1 point off your build, which is 6, and it's now 5. Just so you know. Great. Good. Slammed back. Oh, and because of this, you lose a bit of distance. So you're back a bit again. Yay. Great. Good. So,
so bad at the things I'm good at.
no, I don't understand it. Let's have a sharp bend ahead. The truck is probably not as good at this. So let's see if you can close the distance again.
Alright.
Let's see what they get. Ugh, terrible. They're not good. They have to slow down to take this bend.
Alright, we're going back to Tom Toretto. I mean, that was better.
That one worked out better. You should just manifest me. There you go. There you go. There you go. So, of course, you're in a fucking sports car. You can take the bend.
Yeah.
And so you'll once again close the distance. Ganymede and Irene, what are you doing?
I'm gonna jump.
Yeah, I was gonna say, like, how close is this distance?
I mean, Zeb has managed to close it. Like, you're right behind the truck.
Okay.
That's fucking nuts. I love it. I mean, that's
Ganymede
wild.
pushes herself up out of the seat, and she kind of 2 steps along the long hood of the Pierce Arrow, and I'm jumping for the back of the truck.
Cool. I would
love
love to
it.
help. So I would love to help in any possible way.
Okay.
Here.
Okay.
If I see Ganymede like getting up, I'm like, oh shit. Okay, this is what we're doing.
This is what we're doing.
So I think Irene like clambers into the front seat to replace like Ganymede.
And like help her steady herself as she's going. Okay, so you're gonna get a bonus die to the jump, but I think it's a hard.
Yeah.
But you got a bonus die.
Okay. Here goes.
Oh! Pew 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 pew. Well, no, pew pew pew. But yeah.
I mean, I could roll the bonus. I could still crit it, right?
No.
No, you can't.
Oh, okay. No, I've got it. Yep, right.
Yeah.
Okay.
Describe this to me because it's epic. Zeb's got the car like steady right behind it. Irene helps you up onto the hood.
Yeah, it's just that. Without saying anything to anyone, I'm up out of my seat, kind of up over the windshield with Irene's help. And it's just, the hood of the car is long, so I've got to kind of move along the surface of it to get to the back of the truck. But it's just 2 sprinting steps, boom, boom, and flying through the air into the back of that truck.
Incredible. Yeah, I imagine there's like a door on it. But yeah, you are holding on for dear life. And Irene assisted you. So, Zeb, are you gonna stay behind, or are you still gonna try to get up alongside?
What's the road looking like right now? Is it?
I think it's widened out a bit at this point.
Okay. I think Zeb's gonna pull up alongside it. I think he sort of wants to keep them distracted while Ganymede is trying to get in there. So
Sure.
Zeb is going to pull up alongside it.
Excellent. So, it's going to slam into you.
Yep.
Ooh-wee. Not successfully, though.
Zeb's gonna try to pull off the same maneuver he did earlier.
Yeah.
All right.
They definitely failed, so. Yeah. Nice.
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 So why don't you roll me 1d3 minus 1?
3 minus 1.
Nice. Okay, very good. So that is reduced now. As like part of the, I imagine like part of the bumper gets like broken off. It's not fully gone, but it's like starting to drag a bit.
Yeah.
Wonderful. Ganymede Graves, what are you doing? You get hit by this. I assume you can see it coming, so you hold on.
Yeah. Well, if there's a door that goes
Yeah.
into like a closed back of this truck,
Yeah.
I'm gonna try to get into it, and if it's locked, I will use my lockpick to open it up.
Your lockpick.
Yeah.
Great. I do think it's locked or like barred from the inside.
Yeah,
You can shoot it?
I am.
What if you hit Agatha?
I'm going to shoot it in such a way that I don't.
Great. I would love to have you roll. Let me know if you get 75 or higher.
I will.
Great.
Okay. This is suddenly very stressful. A thing that is not usually stressful is suddenly very stressful. You didn't plan it that way, I'm sure.
No.
Welcome to my life.
I got a hard
With
success.
20 damage. I can't imagine why Omar Al-Shakti would have targeted you with such a thing. It's definitely not strategic. Wonderful. So tell me what you do.
I'm holding on for dear life as the car or the truck sways back and forth.
Yeah.
And with the last sway as it's righting myself, I kind of just let myself be pulled out on one side, just holding on with one hand, and I just bring up the shotgun and boom, and blast where I imagine the lock mechanism would be, if that's what it is.
Yes, I love it. Wonderful. Oh, I also just realized everyone who gets hit in the cars also takes the hit points in damage, so that's going to be 1 for all of you who were in the car when you got hit, and 2 for all of them.
Don't have a lot of hit points.
Yeah, it's dangerous here in Egypt, isn't it?
Damage.
So, it's 1 for each of you and then 2 for them. If someone can do that for Charles, that would be great. Wonderful. We love it. We love to see it. So Ganymede has blasted through. Irene, do you want to do anything?
I just want to keep shooting
Yeah.
at And again, this is mostly just a distracting them from driving, just like
Yeah, I love that. Yeah.
do. I am re-rolling that Duel Lord.
Yes, yes. Chases are the
There we go.
That's gorgeous. That's gorgeous. Oh, yeah, y'all don't have access to his sheet. I will
I do.
change.
I'll get it.
Oh, thank you, dear. Wonderful. Wonderful. Great. So I think you like a blast one of the mirrors and the shards like fly in the person's like in their arm and everything. You have to block their eyes and they kind of swerve. So we're basically pulling up alongside at this point. What do you want to do, Zeb?
So it's the road's widened out. Has the sides sort of flattened out a bit too, or
Yeah.
we've got okay. Zeb kind of wants to force them off the road.
Yeah, onto the dunes.
Onto the dunes, yeah. Hopefully slow them down or get them stuck somewhere.
Yeah. Cool.
Yeah.
All right. So you are a smaller car, so I definitely need like a hard success on this because you're smaller than them. And you can tell me like how you want to go about it.
Oh, I know what I'm gonna do.
Yeah.
So I might just flat on one side, but then there's the tram on the other side, right? And that's got the slope, right?
Yeah.
So Zeb's gonna like go up the slope a little bit to gather some momentum and then try and come down.
Okay.
Not ram it, but
Yeah.
just like into it and try like give it a good jolt.
Yeah.
And force them to.
Cool. Great.
All right.
So before you do it, Ganymede's inside. Let's say you've gotten the door open, right? And you're able to step inside at least. Inside, you see immediately one of the occupants of the truck, who you assume to be a cultist because they were brandishing a knife and running at you. And you see a small figure, kind of tied up and closer to the interior of the truck. So this guy's going to run at you and attack you. Because we love to see it. What's their knife? 50. Oh, that's right. Wait, I have it. Don't I have it? Yes, Brotherhood knife, 55. That is a failure, however, which is very good for you. Would you like to fight back?
I would like to.
Yeah,
fight
you
back,
don't really need to
please.
dodge.
Yeah, I would like to fight back with, and I'm gonna fight back with the axe at this point.
Sure.
I'm just because I've just shot. I still have a round in the chamber, but I'm gonna. I think it's just the first thing she thinks to do is to swing with the boarding axe.
Oh, nice.
A hard success.
Nice. Fantastic. Yes, yes. So he comes to swing at you and you bring up the pointy end. Wonderful. At this point, Zeb, go ahead and make your drive auto, which needs to be hard to get the full effect of what you want.
And remember, chat, you know, you can donate rerolls to...
I don't know. I feel like...
All right.
Can they, though?
For the...
Manifesting.
Manifest it for the family, as they would say. Oh, come on.
It's a good one, though.
Yeah.
It's a good one. Okay, so we won't have the full effect. Actually, they need to fight back against you. Or
Please crit fail.
they could crit fail. Not quite, but not good. So you, like, come down. You're executing the move, but they just, oh, what do they do? What do they do? It's just not enough. They're just so big, right? There's so much weight to them. So it doesn't go off this round, which is maybe good for Ganymede. We'll see. But you are you've lost a little ground. Not much, though. You're still, like, right on their tail. But a little bit behind. Great. Good. Wonderful. Irene, would you like to take another shot?
Yeah, pew pew.
Pew pew, as they say. No.
Oh my god, the world is just like I don't get.
You have so many rerolls.
I have so many.
Maybe
It's very funny.
Maybe you should use some.
I mean, I'm using them.
Yes.
It's incredibly funny to me. That it's like
Chase,
no,
Chases
no
are
pew
the best.
pew.
Excellent. And 1 damage. Good. Which unfortunately does not pierce the armor,
That's fine.
but is laying down some fire. Back inside. Ganymede, what would you like to do?
I'm going to.
Oh my god, I forgot. I'm not going to do this to you all. Is Salim in the car?
Oh yes.
I'm not going to be a bitch. Is Salim in the car? Did Salim come with you?
Yes.
All right.
We are going to assume that he was just hanging out when the car got crushed.
Yes.
Not
yes.
in the car.
No.
He was just hanging out.
That bit of, yeah.
He was probably chatting with the guards because that's what he's like.
Yeah. He was chatting with them, saw us all running for the other car, got in when you left James to die.
I hate that we didn't get Lauren's role play of Salim as we were stealing the car, though. Yes. Oh, this is what we're doing.
He's super on board.
Yes.
He was again in the backseat, squished between Irene and Charlie.
Yes.
Until Irene got
Yes.
into the front seat.
Yes. Wonderful. I was like, I could have it be that y'all just forgot him, but no, you wouldn't. Great.
We're not losing another one, damn it.
Not another one. Okay. Good. What was I asking?
You were
Ganymede, what are
asking
you doing?
What I'm doing in the back of the truck.
Yeah.
Now that I've got a beat on this guy and have pushed him back a bit, I'm going to shoot him.
Mm-hmm. Cool. Go for it. I'm sure nothing will go wrong. Okay.
68 success.
Okay, I'll let him try to dodge. If I must. What is that, a regular success? Great. What's their
It's just a
dodge?
regular, yeah.
40. No. No, in fact.
He gets blown away.
Yes, he does get blown away indeed. Wonderful. Zeb, what are you doing?
Okay, Zeb's gonna try. He's probably fallen back just a little bit, and he's gonna try to swerve around to the other side so that I'm on the right side of the car.
Yeah, the kind of
Right?
Yeah.
The side that we have now assumed is the Dooney side. The
Yes.
side, right? 'Cause the
Yes.
Cam's on the left. So
Yes.
this time Zeb's gonna try and do the same maneuver he was doing earlier, in which he's trying to hit the back panel of the car, try and like spin it essentially.
Yes. Okay, let's do some
because-
drive auto.
Because on this side, spinning it should make it go that way.
Should make it go down,
Into
you
the
mean?
dunes, into the dune.
Yeah.
Yeah. Come on. Oh, there we go. Hard
Very
success.
nice. Okay, let's see what they've got going on. Nothing good. Okay, excellent. So yeah, so tell me what this looks like.
So basically, what Zeb is trying to perform is is essentially like he goes up and he gets like the front of the car and he kind of pulls over just a little bit and then, turns into the back corner of the truck. And hopefully just has enough speed and momentum to get the truck to start like turning out of control, essentially.
Yeah.
Like, he's not trying to push it. He's just trying to like destabilize it so that it's forced into sort of a side spin, and the only way they can go is, into the dune area.
Yeah, I think that is exactly what happens. Inside Ganymede, you feel like the shift, and you're kind of like thrown against the side. Oh, right, you would take this damage, wouldn't you? Just 2 points of damage.
It's all good. Is
Wait,
I assume Agatha's taking this too?
Yeah, the figure is probably taking this. They're being thrown.
Yeah.
So that is that off the build. Very good.
He's a hardy older.
Yeah.
She could take a few things.
Yeah.
This was the last 2 HP that she had.
Great. Oh yeah, it would have been slightly reduced. And the truck does have some armor, but that affects the build. So actually wouldn't take that damage. I'm sorry, Ganymede. It has too much armor.
Cool.
So she doesn't either, neither does the driver. Great. It is starting to head into the sand. I'm going to see if they can right themselves as they're like heading down, and it's more, I'm gonna say it's like rockier down below, so yes, dangerous. Let's see if they can get control. Yes, they can. Okay. The driver manages to straighten out and is in the sand, so is slowed down, definitely. Very, very much so. Like, you're easily overtaking it. Because it's like caught in the sand, flying up all around it. Let's go. Irene, are you still attempting to shoot it, or?
No, I think we're good. I think she's just keeping an eye out on stuff at this point.
Yeah. Make a spot hidden.
Yay! I love to see stuff. Wow. Are you fucking
You
serious?
have keen eyes though, or whatever that's called, sharp-sighted.
Yeah.
I don't know.
It's very funny.
It is funny. Every time we get into a chase, it's the only time I can get anything out of you. Great. So regular success.
Yeah.
Kind of as you've been very engaged. Like, there are other people on the road, like some slower, like some trying to like get around. And there's a couple of vehicles from back the way you came that are about where you are. Cool. Zeb, what are you doing?
Zeb essentially I think that Zeb sort of wants to keep them like boxed in, make sure they can't make a move back up onto the road.
Yeah.
So he's just kind of I think he's just kind of he's slowed down a little bit to keep pace with them. And he's kind of just kind of keeping to the Actually, you know what? I think Zeb's gonna pull out in front of them and try to not back up into them, but slow down enough that they're kind of like into their grill.
Yeah.
And slow the car down even further.
I love this.
Yeah, he's not letting them just run them over, right? But he's slowed down enough that he's like they're bumping bumpers essentially behind.
Yeah. Okay, give me that sweet drive auto.
Success.
Nice. Gonna give them a chance to get around you. They do.
Lord.
I'm sorry. So you pull out in front of them, but But when you do that, they hit the accelerator and ram into your back. So that is going to be... They can't have 0, so it's 1. Great. So that only does 1 point on your build, which is great, and doesn't affect your HP. Good.
That's good.
Good.
It's good. I currently have more HP than our build at the moment.
Yeah. And I think now, gonna go inside to Ganymede before their turn. So Ganymede, what are you doing? The guy's blown away. The only other person you see is the tied figure and the driver, who's very busy.
Yeah. Can I see the driver from where I'm at?
Yeah, I think there's like a window, right? I think there's probably even like a little, not a hatch, but like something they can like go through to get back here.
Like a tarp.
Oh, yeah.
Maybe.
Yeah, maybe it's just like a tarp.
Yeah.
Yeah. What do you want to do?
I'm gonna go through.
Yeah. Okay.
I wanna crawl through.
Yeah.
Yeah. I'm gonna Indiana Jones this thing.
Okay. What are you gonna do?
I'm gonna push myself through and I'm gonna just do it. I'm gonna try and push him out the door. Can I do that?
Yes.
Can I brawl it?
It's a maneuver, I'll say. Let me go to my favorite thing, the combat flowchart. Everyone's favorite thing is the combat flowchart. So, I don't think, yeah, he's not a bigger build than you, so no penalty die. Okay, yeah.
My build is
It's
1?
one.
Is that right?
Yeah, I think so.
Yeah, I see it here.
Okay. Yeah. So yeah, what skill? Yeah, I guess it's brawl, right?
Yeah, I'm trying to hit him hard enough that it pushes him.
Right, you're
Pushes
hitting
him
them
out
and
that
opening the door, right? Like
Yeah,
maybe elbow, elbow one. Oh wait, I'm on the wrong side. Elbow one and open the door.
Yeah.
Okay, I love it. Yeah, give me a brawl.
Okay.
Regular
It's
success.
a regular success.
Um,
I'm gonna.
Do you want me to roll first?
Yeah, go ahead. That's kind of you.
That's a regular success.
All right, so I.
But your points are higher. You have more brawl than he does.
I'm bigger.
Yeah.
Are there other components of this maneuver to make this happen?
No, I don't think so. I think
All
it
right.
sounds good. I love it.
Yeah, I'm going with it then.
Yeah. So Zeb's out in front with the car in front of the truck. Inside you are hitting the driver and opening the door so he falls out.
Yeah.
Wonderful. The truck obviously loses control. So Ganymede, I'm gonna give you a drive auto to try and right it.
Probably should have thought about that.
Just possibly.
All right. Here we go.
Yes.
I will re-roll.
Mark it off. Great.
Okay, I will.
The truck starts to roll.
To roll.
To roll. It's on a dune.
Yeah.
It's on a
Yeah,
slope
no.
dune. It starts to roll.
Of course it does.
Great. Roll a d6 for me.
Yes.
My God.
Diagatha.
Ridiculous. Okay. Yeah, what do you do to brace yourself?
I think Ganymede's got this. She's just got this big smile on her face as this surprise works, and he tumbles out of the side of the door.
Yes.
And then I think in her gut she feels, right, she has a pretty finely tuned sense of gravity from growing up on board the ship, and I think she feels as it passes its center of gravity and is about to go over, and she reaches out to take the steering wheel, which is the closest thing, but of course it's not stable either, and so I think that she falls into it, and that turns the wheel and makes it all happen faster.
Yeah. Wonderful. So with that low roll, I think it just kind of goes onto its side and stops. It doesn't like roll all the way down the dune. Zeb, what are you doing?
As soon as it stops, Zeb is pulling the car to a stop and hopping out.
Okay, yeah. Wonderful.
Yeah,
Salim is like, whoo!
Yeah. Do I see the driver anywhere?
The driver is, he's, oh god. What was the brawl damage was like, I guess he's still alive, technically. Technically, he's still alive.
Do I take any damage from the
the armor
rolling?
should have protected you a bit, so I'm gonna say you managed to brace yourself, and it doesn't tumble or anything, so...
Okay. It just sort of...
Yeah.
Yeah. Cool.
Great. So Irene, are you getting out?
Yeah, I think so. I think this is the point where she's getting out to make sure that her friends are okay.
Yeah. Charles will get out too. I think the driver is like on the ground in the sand, like he's alive but not looking good. Yeah, because he also fell out
Right.
while it was moving. So he's alive, but he doesn't look like he's really awake.
Go secure the driver.
Sure. Like get his weapons and...
Yeah.
Great. So Ganymede, I assume you're climbing out of the truck.
Yeah, it fell on the driver's side, right? So I probably have to climb up across the seats and out the top. So that's where you just see the door swing open and dust kind of billows out, and Ganymede pushes herself up out of the cabin.
Nice.
And I yell back to the others. She's in the back. She's bound, I think.
Yeah, Charles will run over too. Salim is going to stay by the car, fanning himself.
Yeah.
Probably trying not to throw up, but probably losing that battle. So Zeb, you've managed to get the big knife that this guy carried.
Yep. Zeb's gonna hold on to that.
Mm-hmm.
You never know when you need a backup knife.
Yeah, and it is. It's a big one. So you're all headed over to the back of the truck?
Yes.
Yeah. Cool. You can... the door will just be basically on the ground, right?
Yeah.
So you can, like, crawl in.
Miss Broadmoor? Yes. Sorry about the rough ride. We're coming. Get back there and get her out of her...
Yeah, like, cut the ropes, kind of, pull the cover off of her.
Yeah.
And you see Mahmood.
Oh, I feel bad for Mahmood because Ganymede can't hide her look of disappointment for a moment. Like, but then, Mahmood. Yes, yeah, and I take it out for him. Are you all right?
No.
No, of course you're not. I'm gonna dig in my bag and try to do some first aid on the poor kid.
Yeah, he got a bit banged up in the back of the truck.
Yeah, seriously.
Irene, Zeb, Charles, can all see my mood. He lifts a hand weakly and kind of waves.
Oh, well, I'm glad to see that you are okay, Mahmood. Good to see you again.
You all look vaguely disappointed.
You're just not who we thought we were chasing in this car. So we're surprised.
We have been looking for you, though.
We have. We've been in that direction. Just, generally moving in that direction.
Well, thanks. Did you find Nigel?
No.
Not yet.
No. Do you know where they're keeping him?
No, we were together briefly, but they put us in different trucks.
You wouldn't happen to have seen an older looking woman? But I guess it's like decently old, right? Like,
Yeah, she's like in her 80s.
Yeah, like a real kind of old looking woman.
I might have heard someone. I don't really know.
Alright, well, time to go wake up that other fellow you kicked out of that cab. See if he knows anything.
And I think Ganymede helps Mahmood up and says, "Tell us everything that you know. Don't leave anything out. The smallest detail might be helpful in finding Nigel and others."
Well, I was mostly blindfolded, so.
Yes.
They managed to catch up to me that night. I led them off for you to get into the bulletin. Got any food?
I was reaching into my bag for what I've got. Yeah, I think I've got some bread and some dates wrapped in brown paper. It's been a few days since we've eaten anything, if you can believe that. But here, it's probably been longer for you.
He feasts. Oh, you met Salim. And Salim is like, Mahmood! Like, runs over to him and they begin conversing in Arabic.
Oh.
Yeah, what are y'all doing?
Zeb's gonna prop the cult driver, maybe up against the truck or something. Make sure his arms are like, well, his ankles I think are probably the most important thing. Make sure his ankles are like bound, so he can't run away. And maybe like splash some water on him. Hope to wake him up. Hopefully he's not too far gone from his entries.
I mean, right, you've captured cultists before, right? Like in New York. He does not seem, he's not when he comes back to consciousness, he is speaking with his eyes closed, and in Arabic, which of course Salim and Mahmoud understand.
Please ask if he knows where the ritual is being held this evening. It's our last opportunity to know for sure.
I think, yeah, Salim and Mahmoud will come over and try to talk to him. And Salim says he's speaking nonsense.
Well, what does it mean? Because we've heard a lot of nonsense that kind of meant other things from these types of people.
And then he'll repeat it back to you. And it's exactly what Mukunga Madari said when you had captured him. The different names of Nyarlathotep, just in Arabic.
Damn.
Was Charles there when you were talking to James?
Yes, I think we were all there
the
when we
first part of it.
initially had him
Yeah.
talking.
Yeah, the first part.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, because that was when the "oops, I spilled the tea" happened, and that was Charlie
Yes.
doing that.
Charles said, I don't know that he's gonna be much help. But I think we know where the ritual will take place. James said the mummy, he doesn't think it ever left the pyramid. It's not exact, but it's a starting place.
Yes.
Be able to get some confirmation out of him about where Nigel or Agatha might be, but probably not gonna happen. Good chance they're gonna be at the near the ritual place, but it would have been nice to know for sure.
Mahmoud kind of looks around. We should probably get moving. There was a car crash, and soon the authorities will descend.
Yes. Yes, of course.
So it probably won't be too much of a problem us leaving him here then.
Well, if our other option is to take him with us, I prefer to leave him behind, I think.
Well, maybe Zeb will lug him up and put him closer to the side of the road. Maybe if there's some shade, like a tree or something, or some bush.
Sure.
Where he's not gonna immediately, Zeb's not out here trying to just leave people to die.
Yeah.
But he'll make sure that he's if there's I don't know, some sort of bush tree or palm tree or something,
There is definitely a exploded head corpse in the back of the truck. So probably best to leave.
Yeah. Zeb will just I don't know. Do we have? Oh man, our stuff. Oh man, a lot of our stuff was in the other car.
I imagine it's fine. You have your essential stuff with you.
I think the lightning gun's in the other car.
Are you sure? Make a luck roll.
It was in my bag. I don't have much.
Oh, here's a question. Kienna, do you have more luck than Tommy?
I sure do.
Do you want to use Life Preserver?
Yes, let's use life preserver.
I got
I
35
have
luck left.
I have 72 luck.
Okay, so you're looking for 72.
Hey.
So Zeb was smart enough to maybe have grabbed his bag.
Yeah, when you were back
because I was in
there.
the back there
Yeah.
as he heard the car revving. So
Yeah.
Zeb has his bag with his
That's
with his-
actually essential.
and the lightning gun.
So you got
I mean,
you
I'm
got
just-
the lightning
yeah.
gun. I assume Ganymede carries her shit with her all the time because
Yeah.
it's like a
She does.
bag.
Yeah.
And she doesn't have much, yeah.
Yeah, but with the luck check, you have your stuff. All of you have your
Okay.
stuff. That's a good shout though, because yeah.
Then Zeb will just prop him up next to a tree.
Mm-hmm.
Make sure he's in the shade for now, and get this car started and
Get the hell
get
out
everyone
of
up in the back and get the hell out of Dodge.
there. Mm-hmm.
I guess
Okay.
heading towards I'm trying to remember which temple this was. This is the ones
At Giza
Yeah.
is what where they originally were.
Yeah, so we're headed back north.
Yes. So it's probably midday, getting into early afternoon. Giza is located to the southwest of Cairo on the west bank of the River Nile. The Great Pyramids and they have different names now than necessarily they did then, but the Great Pyramids of Cheops, Chephren, and Mycerinus, which is the pyramid where they discovered the mummy. It is a popular tourist destination, though not for the faint-hearted. The roads here are of definitely better quality. You can obtain tickets. Basically, it's a huge tourist attraction, even at this age. And luckily you have both Salim and Mahmoud with you, who kind of like know this deal, right? It's part of their occupations. So there's even like a hotel out here, like a 4-star service hotel for wealthy clientele. There are also numerous archaeological digs going on. So Mahmoud is like, we could get tickets. He kind of like, he's been through hell.
Yeah.
Like you see,
Sure
he's not in the best shape.
You sure you wanna? We could probably put you up in the hotel for the night. Let you recover.
Yes, that. I would like to do that instead, and
Yes.
Salim can get you tickets.
Yeah.
That's a nice. It's a nice hotel, I guess. It's
Yeah.
like, it's incredible. It's ridiculous.
Yeah. Yeah. Hopefully. Yeah. Well, I guess we're probably. Zeb withdrew some money from the fund before heading out.
Yeah.
So, he'll get. I don't know. Do they have like a set of like a suite room, like a set of? Like,
Yeah. Let's say you go and set Mahmoud up. Actually, yeah, Charles will take whatever you have on hand, but he'll go set Mahmoud up.
Yeah.
Although Mahmoud's like, who's this guy?
This is our friend. He's been with us for most of this. He's kind of an idiot. Keep an eye on him. Make sure he doesn't do anything stupid. Which he's prone to doing.
Charles does not react.
Yeah.
Just keep an eye on him. He's been through a lot as well. We'll put the name under Charles Rapp, I guess, and we'll come find you.
All right. So, gonna go get that set up. Again, it's
gonna be Kevin
getting.
McAllister. Was it the park
Yeah.
hotel?
Yeah. Um. So, after that is kind of set up, Salim says, yes, that this secret chamber, it's kind of part of the show now, I suppose.
If we wanted to get into those tunnels that James mentioned below the pyramids, what would be the best place to do that?
We'll assume Charles is back at this point. Like, that's gotten set up. We're all back together.
We had to go get tickets and stuff.
Just to get on site, really.
Wow.
Yeah. Charles he said he thought there was some secret door. That's what he said.
Well, then I suppose we're taking the tour.
If we reveal a secret door in front of everyone, I'm not sure that we'll be able to go through it.
It's time. Yeah. I mean, the tours are probably going on all the time, right? There's probably people in and out.
Probably closes after sunset.
So we're going to sneak in then.
Give me an Give me an archaeology check, Ganymede.
Yeah. Oh. I will re-roll that.
Okay, make sure you mark it off.
I will. 36.
Nice.
Regular success.
Okay. So, if there are tunnels, right? I mean, there are kind of. There it is again. Go get it. What Ganymede knows is that there are, like, shafts, basically, dotted around if you wanted to go in earlier, but there's no guarantee that any of those are connected to what you're looking for. So I just have to repeat myself. So what Ganymede knows is there are shafts, maybe that were like burial shafts, kind of dotted around the area. But there's no guarantee that those are going to connect to what you're looking for. There is one kind of close-ish to my Serenus's pyramid.
Well, we could try one of the closest shafts in hopes that it will connect into the to the primary chambers, and we can find our way from there. But if it doesn't, then, well, then we're stuck, aren't we? I wonder if it would be possible to take the tour and then hide, wait until after it's closed, and then we'd have the place to ourselves.
I think Salim says they are pretty thorough about making sure everyone is gone when they are supposed to be gone.
Yes.
What about one of the big sites? Think you can smart talk us way into their...
Well, perhaps if we have enough between us, we could get a special night tour.
Yes. Well, I'm sure we can come up with enough.
Pointed looks at Charlie.
Charles hasn't been to a bank in a while.
Yeah. But,
Charles, you wouldn't happen to keep any money stuffed in like some hidden secret pockets of your suit?
I'll talk to the concierge at the hotel and see what I can arrange, but it looks like we are going to make our entrance once the sun's set, yes?
Yes, I think that's
All right.
I think that's the right strategy.
All right. So, I guess that's where we're going to end this episode, I think. We've made it to the pyramids before sunset, but we still have not found the site of the ritual, and of course the sun shall set, as it is wont to do. I'm sure it'll be fine. It's probably fine. Everyone's hit points are great. Everyone's resources. Mwah. That was a very good luck check, Tommy, because... Okay, good. Everything's fine. Everything's great. Let's go around and chat with everybody, starting with our driver extraordinaire, Tommy.
Oh, man. That's getting real light on the resources. Luck's getting down there. HP is way down there. That's got like one good hit in him. He's going down. It's going to be a close one. Especially given Zev's penchant for getting up and close. Also notice, Lauren, the lack of hesitation in encouraging, Kienna to use up those life preservers.
I don't know what you're talking about.
I
don't know.
But I am glad that I admit that I do have that bag because it has some important stuff in it.
Yeah, that would have been pretty bad.
But great session. Card chase was great. Without a hitch, absolutely went fine. That was great. It was a lot of fun.
Good.
Can't wait for next week. I'm Impaired Penguin Sphere. I do tabletop RPG stuff and some video editing stuff. I'm open for commissions at the moment. If you are interested in, check out the postie on my Twitter feed, and you can find out more information there.
Fantastic. Let's go over to Allison. How you feeling?
I love this game so much.
Good.
I love it so much. I've wanted to do an Indiana Jones card chase thing like that probably since I saw Raiders of the Lost Ark in theaters, because I am that girl. It was so much fun. I'm cursed, apparently. WTF. I'm sure that's not going to pop up at some inopportune moment.
Yeah, it's worse than you even think it is. Yeah.
I'm sure. No, I'm just so you all know, when a week ago, when after the game finished and we sat down here in our living room and Lauren started prepping, she came up with this, whatever this is, and started giggling to herself, and then she apologized. She said, "I'm so sorry for what I'm going to do to you. I don't even know what it all is yet." but it's bad and I love it.
It
I
is
love it. It's so
bad.
much fun. I cannot wait to see all of you back here again next time. So thanks, everyone.
Let's go over to Kienna.
I mean, I'm really bad at remembering to use my resources, so like I don't mind. I still got a life preserver. I still have 7 rerolls, so like I'm good.
We're good here.
I'm good. I'll keep using my shit as I please
Yes.
when I remember to.
Yes.
But this was great. This was a lot of fun. Card chases are fun, and we did it, so that's great for us.
Yes.
But you can find me over on Twitter at KiennaS. Best way to figure out I'm doing when I'm not here on the channel, mostly just here though. Yeah, and check out Archon, my cyberpunk setting book. It's a great thing. It's over on Metal Wave Games. Also very helpful because I am going to be moving very shortly, and moving's expensive.
Yes.
So just you can check that out.
Games.
And help me out. And it's a cool setting book, so win-win for everybody.
Yes, indeed, indeed.
What about you, Lauren?
Hi, I'm Lauren. Sometimes I'm that salty ginger in places sometimes. I'll be back here next week for probably the penultimate Egypt episode. Like, we may have a wrap up, but yeah, next week we'll be getting to the site, perhaps seeing what's going on. I'm sure it'll be fine, and that nothing's going to go horribly wrong. I had a great time today. You can follow us on YouTube and Twitter, both Salty Sweet Games, if you ever miss an episode or want to see announcements, etc. Thank you to our sponsors, Roll20, Dice Envy, and Grinding Coffee Co. We're going to go raid a friend now, and that's what we're going to do. So wave bye, everybody. Goodbye. Goodbye.